President Joe Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin say they're making some progress after a long face-to-face meeting today. They covered a wide range of topics. Our Washington correspondent Anna Wernicke joins us live with a breakdown tonight. Anna, good evening.
Good evening. Well, that conversation lasted for 3 hours and 21 minutes. It's a lot shorter than what the White House had originally expected, but nonetheless, both Biden and Putin walked out of that meeting saying a lot was discussed, and now there's a lot of work to do.
Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived first at the villa in Geneva, Switzerland. Then President Biden arrived. The two leaders first sat down with Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Putin's Russian counterpart before allowing other aides to join in on their conversation. The meetings lasted nearly 3.5 hours.
After 2 hours there, we looked at each other like, okay, what next?
President Biden says the overall conversations were straightforward. Putin called the discussions constructive and pragmatic.
We don't share the same positions in many areas, but I think that both of these sides showed a willingness to understand one another.
President Biden says he pressed the Russian leader over the recent cyber attacks on U.S. businesses.
If in fact they violate these basic norms, we will respond. Cyber. He knows.
Putin denied that Russia was behind the attacks, but added that Washington and Moscow will begin consultations.
We've reached agreement about that, and Russia is prepared to do it.
President Biden says the two also discussed human rights, strategic stability, and Ukraine. He says now the focus shifts to what happens next and making sure both sides keep their word.
And the two leaders did find common ground in some areas, including returning the ambassadors to their posts. But they say the exact timing on that and when that will happen still needs to be discussed in the coming days. Live in Washington, I'm Anna Wernicke. Back to you.
Okay, Anna, thank you so much.